My name is Darren Austin. I'm an air quality specialist with Rhode Island DEM. I do the air quality forecasting and work on the monitoring program. So we're just going to jump over here and show you some of our monitoring equipment here at East Providence. Let it be known that the Rhode Island Department of Health Laboratory does all the heavy lifting here. DM, we're the more administrative side, but they are the technicians that do the calibration, quality control, compile all the data. But I can just show you a couple things. So as we discussed today, this is our ozone monitor. It's made by Thermo. It's called a 49i. This gives us continuous ozone data. Actually, right next to it, we have we're trying out a newer instrument. It's also a 49 series. It's called an IQ. This is our newest ozone analyzer. Right now, we're just comparing the two as a quality control measure. See how they compare side by side, co-located. One other thing of note is our PM 2.5 monitor. This doesn't give us continuous readings. It works a little differently, where we have it's filter based, and we have a filter that loads the pollution, loads the particles over the course of an hour, and then it stops and actually does a count and gets us a concentration of fine particles, we'll call them. This is our data logger. So all the instrumentation you're seeing that's continuous, we get those numbers get routed to our data logger, and then that information gets pushed back to the air pollution laboratory. And over here we have a couple more gas analyzers. These are required monitoring parameters. We have carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide. This is called true NO2, nitrogen dioxide. So these are our continuous gas analyzers. And all this instrumentation is calibrated regularly. There's a pretty rigid quality control system we have together to make sure this data is completely solid. If we have any problems with instruments, data is invalidated. So these numbers, it's very specifically quality controlled, and it's quite a bit of work. Of note, too, in the corner we have what's called black carbon, those black instruments that say McGee. Black carbon's a product of combustion, typically diesel combustion or fires. That's another parameter we measure.
So when you see almost 60 parts per billion, what's kind of going through your head?
So I look at the numbers in terms of the air quality index. So if we stayed at that number for 8 hours, that we would have reached moderate on the air quality index. That's yellow. So sensitive groups, if you were outside exerting, you may start feeling the chest tightness, difficulty breathing, coughing, discomfort in your chest at moderate with ozone.